Let us see how the inventory flow is managed in PS-Andromeda. In Andromeda, the inventory flow is managed by means of two sub-modules. One is P&C, which is the purchase and costing module, and the other is inventory module. So both those modules are placed in this back office module. You can see the purchase and costing module, which is P&C, and the inventory housekeeping or others. This is the inventory module. Okay, let us see how the purchase and costing module works. This is the P&C module. This P&C module is designed in such a way to handle purchase requisitions and purchase order raising against that requisitions, and generation of bills against purchase orders, and the costing against the billing, costing of items, and issuing of such items to inventories. Let us see how the requisition works first. So the flow of inventory starts from this purchase request. Purchase request is a place from where we are making a request. This is a purchase request master, and on clicking new button, you can mention from here, from this window, you can mention what are the items that you are going to request. You can add the items one by one by right-clicking this, right-clicking on this grid, and this sub-menu will get load, and you can click on add button to load this purchase request window. And on clicking this item field, you can see as a list drop down list. On pressing the enter key from there, it will be loading all the items. Or if you know the item name specifically, then you can type that item name so that will track automatically. See, on typing apple, it got load apple red automatically. And you can mention what's the packing type that you are going to order, and after selecting the packing type, you can mention the quantity that you are going to order. The available quantity also shown here, which is 95, and you can mention another 45 kilogram you need, and you can click OK to add that particular item to the grid. And for adding the other item, you can type the other name, or if you don't know the name you want to search in the list, then you can press the enter key, so that it will list the drop down list, and you can search the item name. Red wine, I am selecting the red wine, and I am mentioning that yeah, I need 20 liters of this red wine, and OK. And the other item I want is mushroom. I need a 50 kg of mushroom. Then I need berries water 1 liter. I need a 25 quantity. Okay, let us see. Let us make a purchase request with these items. Okay, if there is any remarks to be mentioned here, we can mention it here. Purchase request made on 11/09/12. Okay, you need to verify this purchase request, verify and authorize this purchase request. Only then it will be available for further processings. You can convert this purchase request to a purchase order in the next interface. So for getting this information in the next interface, that is, which is purchase order, you need to verify or authorize this one. So you need to check this verified and authorized checkboxes. Only an authorized user can do this verification and authorization. That authorization will be done from the user rights window, which is available in admin module. So the administrator will, if the administrator allows you to, if you have provided with the rights of this verification and authorization, then only you will be able to do this verification or authorization. After checking these checkboxes, you can click OK to save the information. It got listed here. It will be available in the purchase order master to do further processings. Let us move to the purchase order now. This is the purchase order shortcut, or you can load it from the transaction menu, purchase order. This is a purchase order master. You can click new here. This is a purchase order detail window. Here you can add items, you can add new items here, and you can select a vendor against which we are generating the purchase order. All the vendors which are created in admin module will get listed here. Only two suppliers are created now, and both of them are listed here. You can select the desired vendor name, and you can add the item using this add new button, or you can right click on this grid, and one sub menu will get loaded. You can take add button to load the purchase order item adding window. Here you can also convert a purchase request that we made to a purchase order. For converting a purchase request to a purchase order, you need to click on this SQ request button. Or if you want to add, if you want to make a new purchase request with new items, then you can directly click here, and you can select the items which are needed, and you can save this purchase order with these items. And let us see how to make one requisition that we made just now to a purchase order. For converting a requisition to a purchase order, you need to click on this SQ request button, and the requisition that we just made listed here, its number is PUR/$2. Need to select that, and it will be loading all the items here. You can select all and can click OK. Then it will get added to the grid field. You can see all those items got added to the grid. 4 items are there. If you want to add a new item from here, you can do it by clicking on this item field, and all the items will get listed. You can select the item. I am selecting avocado 10 kg. Need to give the quantity, and simply click on OK. So that also got added to the list. So 5 items are there. I am closing that item adding window. So I am going to make a purchase order with these 5 items against Hoop supplier. For making this a valid purchase order, you need to click on this verified and authorized checkboxes. You can mention the delivery address here. If there is any remarks, that also you can mention it in the remarks field. And if you want to hold the purchase order for a while, then you can click on this hold purchase order button without checking this verified and authorized checkboxes. Just hold the purchase order so that it will not be reflected anywhere for further processings. It will be having the status of hold. Otherwise, if you want to do further processings, then you can click on this verified and authorized checkboxes, and can click on this OK button. The purchase order got saved. It has a number PUO/$4. You can see the status whether the bill is generated against this Hoop suppliers. No, we didn't generate any bill. We just did the purchase order. If you want to make any changes in the purchase order done, then you can edit this purchase order before generating the bills. You can make the changes by you can make the item, you can add the item, you can delete the item, or you can change the quantity, or you can change the addresses. So such things are possible only before doing before generating the bill against this particular purchase order. There is another provision to duplicate the purchase order. You can click on this. You can select the purchase order which you want to duplicate, and click on this duplicate button, and you can change the vendor name. So the same details with the same details you can raise another purchase order against a new vendor. So you don't have to type it again. You don't have to add it again and again. With the duplicate option, you can do that. Okay, this is all about purchase order. Let us move on to billing.